Yeah, our next step in configuring Amazon Connect is for our company is to set the hours of operation. So hours of operation defines when queues are available. So if I have an hours of operation which is 24 by 7, I might want my business hours of operation to be 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. So basically, you need to define hours of operation so that a queue is available at that particular time, and you could attach the queue um, uh, with those hours of operation. So you attach hours of operation to queues or reference them directly in contact flows. Um, and so we'll show you that you can define overrides for holidays. You can copy existing hours of operation and create a new set. You can view historical changes and you could view historical override changes. So this is relatively simple. Let's go to the console and take a look. And so right now, as you could see, I'm in my home task base URL. This is my domain name. This is my instance that I configured. And this is my instance I instantiated. This is my URL to access. And now I am logged in as the administrator for my contact center. And I I have my phone number set. I have configured a phone number already. And now I'm on the second step, let's say, and I'm going to set hours of operation, which I've already done. So let's take a look at it. The hours of operation. And And I have by default this is basic hours there where the it's always open, so you could always attach that to a queue, and you could basically in that particular queue you could say, okay, leave your phone number, we'll call you back. And there could be an agent listening in that as well, but um but these new hours of operation, new set of hours I created, one was business hours. And this is for the technical support of any company during business hours. Um, and this was another one. So let me go and define. Um, Let me go take a quick look at this. Basic hours has a configuration, and it has a name, a description, time zone, and it's pretty much open 24 hours a day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I could define overrides. I could add new override. It seems like I didn't do that, but let's let's go back. Let's cancel this. And let's look at the other one. Now, the other one I created was called business hours. Now, I don't know if I really defined that right. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to give this a different description. I'm going to just say it's business. But at this point here, I'm questioning my name and my description. But let's just see what this is. Here I've removed the Sunday hours and I have Monday 9 to 5. And I removed Saturday. And it doesn't seem like let me see, just see, it doesn't seem like I have any override hours. So just a quick comment about override hours is that if I do define an override hours, then I have to create my business hours, let's say Monday through Thursday, and then I could create a new hour for that particular day, Friday, and I could override those hours on Friday. So it's a little bit more complicated. I'll leave that out for now. And so then there's technical support. Now this says 24/7. Let's just see what this really is. Yeah, this is 24 hours a day, Sunday through Saturday, and I'll leave that as it's an Eastern Standard Time zone. You do have access to different time zones. Time zones in Amazon is a little bit confusing. Let's not make it confusing now. Let's just say we have this business hours here. So we have our hours of operation. And I could go in and create a new set. Why don't I just call this? I'm going to call it sales support, um, and just say that this is my sales hours, and I'm going to take a time zone and just say EST, and sales. They don't want to work Sunday. Sales, and let's assume they work Saturday, just for the fun of it. And keep in mind that if I call in and the hours of operation for the particular queue is not good, it's gonna tell the customer that call back at another time and there's no one available. So just keep that in mind. So I just created this sales support. Um, so this is business hours. This is sales support. In some sense, I might have some ambiguity here. Yeah, I could use this as a business channel, sales channel, and this is the technical support. So let me just remove this, just to show you that you can do something here dynamically. And so let's assume, and like I said, I might have labeled this wrong, but this is my business hours, and it says technical support. I don't want it to say that, so I might have not saved this. So let me just call this support for any customer during business hours. Okay, so this is support for any customer during business hours. And now let me look at my historical changes for hours of operation. Let me just take a look to see what's going on there. So this is an example of what I was referring to. Here, the user who's the contacts, the AWS contact instance administrator for this particular instance, which corresponds to this domain name, has done all these operations. So that's good. Because that's the only user who should be doing this at this point in time. This is the only user that sees all these flows. You'll see that an agent would only be able to see one of these specs. So keep in mind that it is your AWS contact administrator that you created during the instance creation that's administering this particular contact center. However, if you go to user management, you'll see that I have different users. Um, and this user is the admin. Notice the reason why I say that is because the security profile is admin. So this security profile is attached to this particular user. And that admin has certain privileges that the agents do not. And that's why the admin can see all of these left-hand actions in this particular dashboard. So we set hours of operation here. Notice this hide profile guide. If I hide it, then I just see the dashboard associated with my Amazon Connect instance. So usually after I configure everything, I would set that. But let's just leave it at that. Let's move on to the next action, which is creating queues.